Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Tanya and this is Creations with Tanya. Today we are moving along with block number 10, which is the Sincere block designed by April Rosenthal. And this series is a Sewcialite Quilt along done by Fat Quarter Shop. And if you want to join me in doing these blocks, you can go to the description below and click on the link I've put down there, and you can download the PDF for that. Let's get started with what we need for the 6-inch block, which is what I'm doing throughout this whole series. And I have block A, and block B, which are background colors, and block A is 1 2.5-inch square, and then block B are 8 2-inch squares. And for my printed fabric, which is C, I have 8 2.5-inch squares. The first step in this block is you are going to take block B and draw a line diagonally on the back. Now that you have all of your fabric B drawn with the line from corner to corner, I'll show you with this one. You're just gonna use a straight edge and go corner to corner. Once this is done, you are going to take fabric C and fabric B and just, right sides together, my apologies. And you're going to sew along that diagonal line. Once this is done, you're going to have this. So as you can see here, I have done that already. Take a straight edge, put a 1/4 inch, just like this, along that sewn line with your rotary cutter. Cut a 1/4 inch. And then you're gonna iron it open, just like that. And you should have a block that looks like this, and I've already ironed the seams open. And then the next step is to take another fabric B with your sewn line on the opposite corner, and then sew along there. Do the same thing, cut a 1/4 inch, and then you should have a block similar to this. Probably better than this because this is a little crooked. So you're going to need 4 of these, and they should roughly come out to 2.5-inch square. Once you're done that, I will show you the next step. All right, I have my 4 corners ready to go, and I have the 4 leftover printed fabric, and this is fabric C, the 2.5-inch squares. Now we're going to lay out the block assembly. So let us get started here, and that is goes like that, goes like that, and this guy goes in the center like this. So there we go. And then A goes in the center here, and then these go here like this. This goes here, and then these two go like this guy like this, and this guy like this, and I'm gonna switch you around like that. So there we go. This is what the finished block is going to look like. Now all I'm going to do is take these right sides together, sew 1/4 inch down each one. I'm going to chain piece this, and then I'm going to finger press it open, and then I'm going to do the same thing, right sides together, and sew those 1/4 inch. Once I'm done each row, I'll come back and then we will go on to the next step. All right, I have my top row, my middle row, and my bottom row all sewn together. And now the next step is to just sew each top and bottom row to the middle, right sides together. I'm going to use a pin and try and make sure that my seams match up as best I can so we can get really nice points. And there we go, done. So I'm gonna sew another 1/4 inch seam here, and then I'll be back. So I have sewn the top row to the middle row, and now I'm just gonna do the same thing with the bottom row to the center, and I'm going to pin the seams, and I'm gonna go sew my 1/4 inch, iron all my seams open, and when I'm done, I will be back with the finished block. And there you go, the finished block. So here is block number 10, Sincere Block, designed by April Rosenthal. And your block should roughly be 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch. Join me next week as we move on with block number 11, which is called the Cheer Block, designed by Barbara Graves and Mary Jacobson. As you can see, here are the background color sizes you'll need, and also the printed fabric sizes you'll need. As I'm doing the 6-inch block for this series, I'll need 2 3-inch squares in background color. I'll need 8 1.5 inch squares as well in the background color. For the printed fabric, I'll need 2 3-inch squares, 1 2.5 inch squares, and 8 1.5 inch squares. Please join me next week as we quilt along in the Sewcialites series. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful quilt day. Bye.